Have you been living with arthritis pain so long that you have forgotten what it feels like to wake up without that familiar ache? That stiffness that greets you every morning. That constant reminder with every step, every grasp, every simple movement that your body is not what it used to be. If pills and creams have become your constant companions, you are not alone. Millions live this reality every day, searching for relief that does not come with a list of side effects longer than the benefits. But what if I told you that the most powerful medicine for your joints might not be in your medicine cabinet, but sitting right in your kitchen pantry? What if real relief could come from something as simple as your next meal? Today, I am going to reveal 3 extraordinary plant-based proteins that are scientifically proven to fight inflammation, reduce joint pain, and help you reclaim the mobility you thought was lost forever. These are not expensive supplements. These are not trendy superfoods that will drain your wallet. These are everyday, affordable foods that most people walk right past in the grocery store, never realizing the healing power they contain. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to use these 3 foods to start feeling better within days, not months or years. Living with arthritis means living with a constant, unwelcome companion. It follows you everywhere. It interrupts your sleep. It steals moments with your loved ones. It takes away hobbies and passions that once brought you joy. That fishing trip you keep postponing. The garden you have neglected. The grandchildren you cannot pick up and swing around anymore. The dance floor you avoid. Arthritis does not just hurt physically, it wears down your spirit day after day. And here is what most doctors do not tell you about arthritis. What you eat directly impacts how much pain you feel. Certain foods silently trigger inflammation in your body, making your joints flame up with pain without you even realizing the connection. Other foods have the power to calm that same inflammation, providing blessed relief without harmful side effects. Your diet is not just about weight or energy, it is a powerful tool for managing pain and inflammation at its source. This connection between food and arthritis is not new information. Ancient healing traditions have understood it for centuries. Modern science is finally catching up, with study after study confirming what traditional wisdom has always known. Food is medicine, especially for inflammatory conditions like arthritis. Yet most conventional treatments focus exclusively on masking symptoms rather than addressing the underlying inflammation that causes your pain in the first place. Whether you have osteoarthritis from years of wear and tear on your joints, rheumatoid arthritis from your immune system attacking your own tissues, or any other form of this painful condition, inflammation is always involved. It is the fire that burns in your joints, causing swelling, stiffness, and that deep ache that seems to reach all the way to your bones. Learning to control this inflammation naturally is the key to long-term relief. Many people turn to anti-inflammatory medications, but these often come with serious risks, especially when used long-term. Stomach ulcers, kidney damage, increased risk of heart problems. These are high prices to pay for temporary relief. But nature has provided us with powerful alternatives that work with your body rather than against it. The 3 plant-based proteins I'm about to share with you contain unique combinations of nutrients that specifically target joint inflammation. They provide your body with exactly what it needs to repair damaged tissues, reduce swelling, and even help rebuild the cushioning between your joints. These foods are accessible to everyone, simple to prepare, and can easily become part of your daily meals. So if you are ready to take a different approach to your arthritis, one that treats the cause, not just the symptoms, then keep watching. The information I'm about to share could be the turning point in your journey with arthritis, the moment when you stop just managing pain and start healing from within. Let us talk about lentils, those small, humble legumes that most people walk right past in the grocery store. They do not look impressive. They do not come in flashy packaging. They definitely do not have celebrity endorsements or viral social media trends behind them. But if you are suffering from arthritis pain, these tiny powerhouses might just become your new best friend, because hidden within these simple, affordable, Legumes is a remarkable combination of nutrients that work together to fight inflammation, support joint health, and bring genuine relief to aching bodies. What makes lentils so special for people with arthritis? First and foremost, they provide plant-based protein your body desperately needs without the inflammatory drawbacks of animal proteins. When you live with chronic joint pain, rebuilding and maintaining muscle becomes incredibly important. Strong muscles properly support your joints, taking pressure off them and reducing pain with every movement. But here is the challenge. Many common protein sources like red meat can actually increase inflammation in your body, making your arthritis symptoms worse instead of better. Lentils solve this problem beautifully by giving you high-quality protein that works with your body, not against it. A single cup of cooked lentils provides nearly 18 grams of protein. That is about 1/3 of what the average adult needs daily. And instead of triggering more inflammation, the protein in lentils helps your body repair damaged tissues and build stronger muscles to support your painful joints. This is particularly important if pain has kept you less active, as muscle loss can happen quickly when movement becomes limited. But the benefits of lentils go far beyond just protein. These little legumes are absolutely loaded with magnesium, a mineral that most people, especially those with arthritis, simply do not get enough of in their diets. Think of magnesium as your body's natural relaxant. It helps ease muscle tension around your joints, reduces stiffness that makes mornings so difficult, and even helps regulate the nerve signals that communicate pain to your brain. Many people report that when they increase magnesium in their diet, they experience noticeable improvements in how their joints feel, particularly that early morning stiffness that can make getting out of bed such an ordeal. Another critical nutrient found abundantly in lentils is potassium. Most people associate potassium with bananas, but lentils actually provide more of this essential mineral per serving. Potassium plays a vital role in reducing inflammation by helping your body maintain proper fluid balance and flush out excess sodium. Too much sodium, which is rampant in processed foods, causes water retention and increases swelling in your joints. By eating potassium-rich foods like lentils, you give your body the tools it needs to restore balance and reduce that painful swelling naturally. Less swelling means less pressure on sensitive nerve endings and less pain with every movement. The fiber content in lentils deserves special attention when we talk about arthritis relief. Most Americans get less than half the recommended daily fiber, and this deficiency is directly linked to increased inflammation throughout the body. Lentils provide both soluble and insoluble fiber, which help regulate blood sugar levels and support a healthy gut microbiome. This connection between gut health and inflammation is one of the most exciting areas of medical research today. Scientists have discovered that imbalances in gut bacteria can trigger inflammatory responses that make arthritis pain significantly worse. The fiber in lentils feeds the beneficial bacteria in your digestive system, helping to restore balance and reduce systemic inflammation that affects your joints. Lentils also contain impressive amounts of folate, a B vitamin that plays a crucial role in reducing levels of homocysteine in your blood. While you may not have heard of homocysteine before, elevated levels of this compound have been directly linked to increased inflammation and worsened symptoms in people with rheumatoid arthritis. By regularly consuming folate-rich foods like lentils, you can help keep homocysteine levels in check and reduce one more trigger for joint pain and swelling. Perhaps the most overlooked benefit of lentils for arthritis sufferers is their remarkable iron content. Iron deficiency is surprisingly common among people with chronic inflammatory conditions, and low iron can worsen fatigue, a symptom that already plagues many arthritis patients. The iron in lentils helps ensure your blood can effectively carry oxygen throughout your body, giving you more energy to face each day despite your pain. More energy means more ability to stay active, which is essential for maintaining joint mobility and preventing the downward spiral of pain leading to inactivity, leading to more stiffness and more pain. Now you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but how do I actually incorporate lentils into my meals? The beauty of lentils is their versatility and simplicity. Unlike many beans, lentils do not require soaking overnight. Just rinse them, add them to water or broth, and they cook in about 20–30 minutes. You can make a hearty lentil soup with garlic and onions, both of which have their own anti-inflammatory properties. You can add cooked lentils to salads for an extra protein boost. You can simmer them with tomatoes and curry spices for a flavorful dal. You can even blend them into a smooth, creamy texture to make dips or spread for sandwiches and wraps. For maximum arthritis-fighting benefits, try pairing lentils with other anti-inflammatory ingredients like turmeric, ginger, olive oil, or leafy greens. This combination approach multiplies the effectiveness, giving your body a full spectrum of inflammation-fighting compounds that work together to reduce pain and improve mobility. A simple lentil soup with spinach, turmeric, and a drizzle of olive oil becomes not just a meal, but a powerful medicine for your aching joints. Now let us move on to our second plant-based protein powerhouse, chickpeas. These round, beige legumes might look unassuming, but beneath their humble appearance lies a nutritional goldmine for anyone suffering from arthritis pain. Chickpeas have been cultivated for over 7,000 years, and ancient healing traditions have long recognized their ability to reduce inflammation and support joint health. Modern science is now confirming what traditional healers have known for centuries. Chickpeas contain a unique combination of nutrients that specifically target the root causes of arthritis pain. What makes chickpeas such a powerful ally against arthritis? It starts with their impressive protein content. A single cup of cooked chickpeas provides about 15 grams of high-quality plant protein, giving your body the building blocks it needs to repair damaged tissues and strengthen the muscles surrounding your painful joints. But unlike animal proteins that can trigger inflammatory responses, the protein in chickpeas comes with natural anti-inflammatory compounds that help calm the fire burning in your joints. This means you get all the benefits of protein without worsening the very symptoms you are trying to relieve. Chickpeas are particularly rich in polyphenols, powerful plant compounds that act as antioxidants in your body. When you have arthritis, your joints are under constant assault from free radicals, unstable molecules that damage healthy cells and trigger painful inflammation. The polyphenols in chickpeas neutralize these free radicals before they can cause harm, essentially providing your joints with a protective shield against further damage. Think of it as having millions of tiny firefighters circulating through your bloodstream, putting out inflammatory fires before they can spread and cause more pain. One nutrient in chickpeas that deserves special attention is vitamin C. Most people associate vitamin C with citrus fruits, but chickpeas actually contain significant amounts of this vital nutrient. Vitamin C plays a crucial role in the production of collagen, the main structural protein found in your joint connective tissues. As we age, our natural collagen production decreases, leading to thinner cartilage and more bone-on-bone contact that causes the signature pain of osteoarthritis. By providing your body with vitamin C from sources like chickpeas, you support ongoing collagen formation, helping to maintain the cushioning between your joints that makes movement smooth and painless. Chickpeas also provide exceptional amounts of magnesium, a mineral that many arthritis medications actually deplete from your body. Magnesium deficiency is extremely common among arthritis sufferers, and this deficiency can worsen muscle tension, increase pain sensitivity, and contribute to the fatigue that so often accompanies chronic pain. The magnesium in chickpeas helps relax tight muscles around sore joints, reduces stress-induced inflammation, and even improves sleep quality, which is essential for pain management and tissue repair. Many people report that increasing their magnesium intake leads to noticeably less morning stiffness and improved overall mobility. The fiber content in chickpeas creates another powerful benefit for arthritis sufferers by helping to stabilize blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar spikes and crashes throughout the day, it triggers inflammatory responses that make joint pain significantly worse. The combination of soluble and insoluble fiber in chickpeas slows down sugar absorption, preventing those harmful spikes and providing steady, sustained energy instead. This blood sugar regulation is particularly important if you are carrying extra weight as excess body fat produces inflammatory compounds that directly increase arthritis pain. The fiber in chickpeas also helps you feel fuller longer, making it easier to maintain a healthy weight without feeling deprived. Another remarkable aspect of chickpeas is their alkalizing effect on the body. Many common foods in the modern diet, like processed grains, sugar, and animal products, create an acidic environment in your tissues. This acidity has been directly linked to increased inflammation and mineral leaching from your bones, both of which worsen arthritis symptoms over time. Chickpeas help restore your body's ideal pH balance, creating a more alkaline environment that naturally reduces inflammation and supports proper mineral balance in your joints and bones. So how can you start incorporating these joint-protecting chickpeas into your daily meals? The possibilities are truly endless. Perhaps the most famous chickpea dish is hummus, a creamy, delicious spread made from blended chickpeas, tahini, lemon juice, and garlic. Homemade hummus takes just minutes to prepare and can be customized with anti-inflammatory additions like turmeric, roasted red peppers, or fresh herbs. Use it as a dip for fresh vegetables, spread it on whole grain toast, or use it as a creamy sauce for pasta or grain bowls. Roasted chickpeas make an excellent crunchy snack that satisfies your craving for something crispy without the inflammatory effects of processed chips or crackers. Simply drain and dry canned chickpeas, toss them with olive oil and your favorite spices, then roast them in the oven until golden and crunchy. The combination of protein and fiber makes them far more satisfying than empty-calorie snacks, and you can flavor them countless ways, from simple sea salt to exotic spice blends. Chickpeas shine in hearty soups and stews, where their mild flavor absorbs whatever seasonings you choose. A Moroccan-inspired stew with chickpeas, sweet potatoes, and anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric, cinnamon, and ginger creates a deeply nourishing meal that actively fights arthritis pain with every bite. Or try a Mediterranean chickpea salad with cucumbers, tomatoes, olives, and a simple olive oil dressing for a refreshing lunch option that will not leave you with an inflammatory afternoon flare-up. For breakfast, consider adding chickpea flour to your pantry. This versatile flour can be used to make protein-rich pancakes, crepes, or a traditional Italian flatbread called farinata. Starting your day with stable blood sugar and anti-inflammatory compounds gives your body a fighting chance against pain before it can take hold and ruin your day. The more consistently you include chickpeas in your meals, the more you will begin to notice subtle improvements in how your joints feel. Less stiffness, reduced swelling, and gradually increasing mobility that can help you reclaim activities you thought were lost to arthritis. Now we arrive at our third powerful plant-based protein for arthritis relief, and this one might surprise you: tofu. Often misunderstood and underappreciated, tofu has gained an unfair reputation as bland or boring. But for people suffering from arthritis pain, this humble food could be one of the most powerful additions to your anti-inflammatory arsenal. Made from soybeans, tofu contains a unique combination of nutrients specifically beneficial for joint health, making it a true superstar for anyone seeking natural arthritis relief. What makes tofu so special? It starts with its status as a complete protein, one of the few plant foods that contains all 9 essential amino acids your body cannot produce on its own. This complete protein profile makes tofu exceptional at supporting tissue repair and muscle maintenance around damaged joints. When arthritis weakens the structures supporting your joints, strong muscles become even more important to maintain stability and reduce pain. The complete protein in tofu helps rebuild these crucial supporting muscles without triggering the inflammatory response that often comes with animal proteins. Tofu contains remarkable levels of omega-3 fatty acids, those healthy fats most people associate only with fish oil. These omega-3s work directly to suppress the production of inflammatory compounds in your body called cytokines and leukotrienes. Think of these compounds as the messengers that tell your joints to swell, ache, and stiffen. The omega-3s in tofu essentially intercept these messages, preventing them from reaching your joints and triggering pain cycles. For people with rheumatoid arthritis in particular, these omega-3 fatty acids can significantly reduce morning stiffness, joint tenderness, and even the number of painful flare-ups experienced over time. Perhaps most impressive about tofu is its isoflavonoid content. These natural plant compounds have a mild estrogen-like effect in the body that specifically benefits joint health. Research has shown that the isoflavones in tofu can help preserve bone density, crucial for preventing the bone spurs and joint deformities that often develop in long-term arthritis. These same compounds have been found to inhibit enzymes that break down joint cartilage, essentially putting the brakes on the progression of osteoarthritis. Multiple studies have found that people who regularly consume soy foods like tofu tend to have less cartilage deterioration over time than those who do not. Tofu provides exceptional amounts of calcium without the inflammatory properties of dairy that can trigger arthritis flares in many people. This calcium content becomes even more important if you are taking certain arthritis medications that can leach calcium from your bones over time. Most commercially available tofu is calcium set, meaning calcium salts are used in its production, making it one of the richest plant-based sources of this bone-building mineral. One serving of calcium set tofu can provide up to 25% of your daily calcium needs without exposing your body to the casein proteins in dairy that often worsen joint inflammation. Another hidden benefit of tofu for arthritis sufferers is its significant vitamin D content. Most tofu products are fortified with vitamin D, creating a powerful calcium-vitamin D combination that maximizes bone health. Vitamin D deficiency is extremely common among people with arthritis, with some studies suggesting up to 80% of patients have suboptimal levels. This deficiency directly contributes to increased pain sensitivity, muscle weakness, and accelerated joint damage. The vitamin D in fortified tofu helps ensure your body can properly utilize calcium and maintain the delicate balance of bone formation and breakdown that keeps your skeletal system strong and resilient against arthritis progression. Tofu also contains impressive amounts of selenium, a trace mineral with powerful antioxidant properties that specifically protect your joints from oxidative damage. When you have arthritis, your joints are constantly bombarded by free radicals that damage healthy cells and perpetuate inflammatory cycles. Selenium helps neutralize these free radicals before they can cause harm, essentially providing your joints with a protective shield against further damage. Studies have found that people with arthritis often have lower selenium levels than those without, and increasing selenium intake has been linked to reduced pain and improved joint function. Now, you might be wondering, but what about the taste? How do I use tofu if I've never cooked with it before? What if my family resists trying something new? These are valid concerns, but the wonderful thing about tofu is its incredible versatility. Tofu comes in different textures, from silken, very soft, to extra firm, allowing you to use it in countless ways depending on your preferences and cooking style. For beginners, the easiest way to enjoy tofu is to start with extra firm varieties. Simply press out the excess water using paper towels and a heavy object for about 15 minutes. Then cut it into cubes and marinate it in your favorite anti-inflammatory spices and sauces. Think turmeric, ginger, garlic, and a touch of soy sauce or coconut aminos. Pan-fry these cubes in a little olive oil until golden brown and crispy on the outside, but still tender inside. Add these flavorful tofu cubes to stir-fries, grain bowls, salads, or wraps for a protein-rich addition that actively fights inflammation. With every bite, silken tofu offers entirely different possibilities. Its creamy, smooth texture blends seamlessly into smoothies, adding protein and anti-inflammatory compounds without altering the flavor profile. You can use it to create dairy-free dressings and sauces that avoid the inflammatory effects of conventional dairy. Blend silken tofu with a little cocoa powder, maple syrup, and vanilla for a protein-rich chocolate pudding that satisfies sweet cravings without triggering inflammatory responses. The possibilities are truly endless once you understand how to work with different tofu varieties. If you are concerned about the taste, remember that tofu itself has a very mild flavor, which is actually its greatest strength. It absorbs whatever flavors you cook it with, making it incredibly adaptable to your favorite cuisines and flavor profiles. Whether you enjoy Italian, Mexican, Asian, or Mediterranean foods, Tofu can be seasoned and prepared to complement those flavor traditions perfectly. The key is proper preparation and seasoning. Plain, uncooked tofu straight from the package is indeed bland, but so is unseasoned chicken or plain rice. The magic happens when you treat tofu as a canvas for flavors that both please your palate and fight your arthritis pain. Now that you understand the powerful arthritis-fighting benefits of lentils, chickpeas, and tofu, let us talk about how to actually implement these foods into your daily life for maximum relief. The good news is that you do not need to completely overhaul your diet overnight. Small, consistent changes often lead to the most sustainable results, especially when it comes to managing a chronic condition like arthritis. Start by introducing just one of these plant-based proteins into your meals twice a week. Perhaps begin with lentils in a simple soup or chickpeas roasted as a snack. Whatever feels most approachable to you. Once that becomes comfortable, add a second option into your rotation. Within a month, aim to include all three of these powerful foods in your weekly meal plan, gradually increasing their frequency as you discover preparations you enjoy. The magic of these plant-based proteins lies not just in their individual benefits, but in how they work together as part of an anti-inflammatory eating pattern. Consider creating meals that combine two or even all three of these superstar foods. Imagine a hearty bowl with lentils as the base, roasted chickpeas for crunch, and golden tofu cubes on top, all drizzled with olive oil and anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric and ginger. This creates a synergistic effect, with each food contributing different inflammation-fighting compounds that support your joints from multiple angles. Timing matters when it comes to fighting arthritis pain with food. Many people experience their worst stiffness and pain in the morning, making breakfast an ideal opportunity to incorporate these healing foods. A morning smoothie with silken tofu and berries, a breakfast wrap with chickpea flour pancake as the base, or overnight lentil and oat porridge can all provide your body with anti-inflammatory compounds right when you need them most. This proactive approach helps get ahead of pain before it takes hold of your day. Remember that consistency is far more important than perfection. Even adding these foods to your diet a few times a week can begin to make a difference in how your joints feel. Pay attention to how your body responds. Many people notice subtle improvements in morning stiffness first, followed by increased energy levels and gradually decreasing pain during activities. Keep a simple journal tracking your pain levels and mobility as you increase these foods in your diet. This tangible record can provide powerful motivation as you begin to see patterns of improvement. Do not be discouraged if you do not experience dramatic overnight results. Arthritis develops over years, and natural healing takes time as well. The inflammatory processes that drive your pain did not develop in a day, and they will not resolve in a day either. But many people report noticeable improvements within 2 to 3 weeks of consistently including these foods in their meals. The key is patience and persistence. Trust the process and give your body time to respond to the natural medicine you are providing. These 3 plant-based proteins, lentils, chickpeas, and tofu, represent just the beginning of your journey toward natural arthritis relief. As you experience benefits from these foods, you may feel inspired to explore other anti-inflammatory eating strategies, fresh fruits and vegetables, omega-rich seeds, healing herbs and spices. All of these can work alongside our 3 protein powerhouses to further reduce inflammation and support your joint health. Throughout this journey, remember this fundamental truth. Your body wants to heal. Given the right nutrients and care, your remarkable body has an innate capacity for repair and renewal. The pain you feel is not your destiny. It is simply information, letting you know that something needs to change. By embracing these healing foods, you are not just managing symptoms, you are addressing the root causes of your discomfort and creating the conditions for genuine healing to occur. So open your pantry doors and make room for these 3 powerful allies in your fight against arthritis pain. Your joints are waiting for the relief that nature has provided all along, affordable, accessible, and effective healing that begins with your very next meal.